Hello, welcome to MJ's Mystical Tarot, where tarot and true crime come together to try and get answers on missing persons, unsolved cases, and cold cases. And today I'm going to look into the disappearance of 18-year-old Justin Gaines from Atlanta, Georgia, who went missing in 2007. And to my knowledge, not too much is known about his disappearance. So I'm going to call in the energy, spirit, and spirit guides for Justin Gaines. Justin Gaines, please and thank you. So what happened to Justin on the day that he went missing, please and thank you? What happened? Struggle, a car, so he could have been moved by a car, and he struggled, so he didn't, whatever happened, he didn't, it wasn't something he did, he put up a fight, is what I'm getting at, sorry. I get that he put up a fight. What else do we need to know about Justin? Unstable, so the suspect could be someone unstable. Joker, that to me is what he thinks of the person responsible. Game, so he saw this person as playing some kind of a game with him. So I'm getting that maybe he was given a false, I'm getting like he met someone, they said, oh, let's go do this, but it was a lie or a false story to get a game, to get him away from wherever. What else do we need to know about Justin Gaines' disappearance? A stranger, so not someone he knew. Disguise, rebirth. So rebirth could mean death. So did they make him have a disguise, or did this person wear a disguise, or was the disguise that they came across like someone he could trust, but it was a game? What else do we need to know about Justin Gaines' disappearance? Who's responsible? Where is he? Caregiver. And I'm not getting that this was somebody that was a caregiver, but maybe they claimed to know somebody in his life that he sees as a caregiver, and that was the lie. A female, so it could be a female, or a female could be involved. Justice. What else do we need to know? Justin Gaines. Where is he? What happened? Water. So he could be in or near water. Abuse, neglect. Again, I'm getting a struggle. Cult. So this person could be, and you don't have to take that as an actual cult. That could just mean that they have the similar mindset, is what I'm getting. So maybe somebody with the mindset of a cult trying to brainwash Justin is what I'm getting. Where is Justin? What happened to him? Corruption. Healing. Depression. So somebody who's depressed. grandparent, strategy, imprisonment. Where is Justin Gaines? Predator, serial killer. I'm getting a lot of conflicting. So I'm getting he's not sure who. This person was definitely a stranger to him, unstable, and gave off a lot of different, like, came across as depressed, older, but not necessarily his grandparent, tried to act like a caregiver, somebody who cared, possible female, but could be using a female to get to him. Somebody that was wearing a disguise or acting different than what their true self was. And he thinks they've killed before, is what I'm picking up. And predator, I don't think is necessarily a sexual thing. It could be a predator for murder. But we will get clarification. Where is Justin Gaines currently? Please and thank you. Where is Justin currently? Where is Justin Gaines currently? Burial. Red flag. So he could be in mountains near water and he was kidnapped. Thank you for clarification. So I'm going to go to the situations deck first and let's get some. I'm going to start down here because this is a lot. Can we clarify predator, please? And thank you for Justin Gaines. Clarify predator. Come together, reconciliation, spiritual unit. So this is giving me a possible couple. So that would explain the female energy. So a couple could be involved, and that could be the predator. Receipts, proof, show me. So is there going to be evidence that will come to light? Can we clarify grandparent and caregiver for Justin Gaines, please and thank you. Hamster wheel, surviving daily hustle. So is this, maybe they were trying to say that they were there to pick him up about a grandparent of his? I don't know. This is definitely a puzzle. What else do we need to know about what happened to Justin Gaines? What can we clarify, please, and thank you. Commitment, long-term relationship. So we're confirming a couple. So female is definitely involved. What else do we need to know? Let's clarify. Can we clarify rebirth for Justin Gaines, please, and thank you. Clarify rebirth. Crickets, silence, non-action. So maybe this is a rebirth in his case is what he's hoping for. A rebirth and looking for him is what I'm getting. Can we clarify healing for Justin Gaines? Obsession, must have indulgence. This is giving me creepy, stalkerish type vibes, so that's a possibility. Cleansing, meditation, clearing space, and removing negativity. So did they see whatever they did to him as some kind of healing, cleansing ritual, I'm getting? Can we clarify water and mountains for Justin Gaines, please, and thank you. Archangel Michael, protection, prevented from harm, divine intervention. And Michael is the archangel for children. So I'm getting that he's feeling protected where he is now. So wherever he's located, he feels protected, watched over. Can we clarify water and mountains for Justin Gaines, please, and thank you. Lost, ghosted, blocked off. This is giving me almost like a cave. So a cave in the mountain, maybe near water. Can we clarify water for Justin Gaines, please, and thank you. Happiness, wholeness, or overjoyed smiling. So somewhere near sunflowers, maybe. And realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light. So again, something, some proof is going to come to light. What else do we need to know about what happened to Justin Gaines, please, and thank you. A love affair, dirty little secret down low. So maybe the female was playing a game with Justin, claiming to be interested in him, but denying the fact that they might have been in a relationship. And that is what was giving him cult and predator vibes. What else do we need to know about what happened to Justin? Where is he? Who's responsible? Lockdown, mental prison, confined. So again, imprisonment. Journal, writing, diary, keeping notes. So again, evidence is going to be found. Pressure cooker, rage, ready to explode. So again, unstable. Whoa. And he just gave me a lot. Anxiety, scared, panic, blindfolded, tied up, maybe a bomb, but in reverse is how that came. So he didn't feel scared of whomever it was, but I think that's because they were in a disguise and a joke or playing a game, not being honest. Meeting, 2 or more people, discussions, planning, but this was in reverse. So I'm not sure why that's in reverse, but we will leave it that way. Grip, anchor, chains weighed down. So he was tied up. And these people had a firm grip on him. Usually I get that they were losing their grip in reality, but this is giving me they had a firm grip on, once they got him, they didn't let him go, even if there was a struggle. And if they abused him, they were in control. History, past happened. So is this somebody he knew before, this female? Maybe the male was the stranger, but maybe he knew this female from his past. Roller coaster, highest high, adrenaline rush. This is giving me unstable. Recalling, reminiscing, memories returning. I think that's his family, maybe a grandparent. Waves, emotions, coming, going. So water energy again. Ascension, spiritual path, awakening. But this looks like somebody leaving like from an underground train. So was he taken? We have car, but could he have met this female on a subway? Poison, toxic, unhealthy people. These people were toxic and poison, but they could have also fed him poison. A divine masculine, so a male is involved, so a kind couple. Desire, lust, sexual chemistry. He was into this female, but it was not a true interest she had. Alien, telepathic, dreams, songs. He felt that these people were alien to him because he didn't know they were wearing a disguise. Unconditional, genuine, certain love. This is a couple that are in love together, but also love playing these games with men, is what I'm getting. Pretending, fake, living beyond means. So these people are pretending she was pretending to be interested, but maybe they're also living beyond their means, and it was all a game again. Verge, about to reveal, confess, so there is going to be something coming out. Retaliation, punish, payback, revenge. Did they think that they needed to get revenge on him for something? What else do we need to know about what happened to Justin Gaines, please and thank you? What happened? Where's Justin? Who's responsible? The twins, self-protection, dual natures. So I'm not getting that they were actual twins. I'm getting that as the couple energy, but they're going to protect each other, and they're the yin and yang to each other. So they are soulmates. The acolyte, new projects, learning. I'm picking up like a contract. So they sold their souls to the devil, I'm getting. What else do we need to know? Justin Gaines. Justin Gaines. What happened? What happened to Justin? Botanist, parenthood, legacy. So did they poison him? I'm getting like flowers, but it's kind of giving me like they might have poisoned him in some way. What happened to Justin? Whoa. The Herald, small regrets, longing. So he regrets meeting these people because they were snakes in the grass. And they chased him like they were hunting a rabbit. The founder, foundations, communities. One or both of these people could be somebody of means, somebody important, or someone of importance in the community could be helping them to cover up what happened. Where is Justin Gaines currently? Where is he currently? The champion, achievement, downfall. And this is like Jesus Christ on the cross. So did they hang him in some way? Where's Justin Gaines currently? The storyteller, viewpoints, control. Again, he was hunted like a wild animal. They're controlling the narrative. The merchant, self-worth, trade. Was he traded like a commodity? Where is Justin Gaines currently? Please and thank you. The diviner, divine timing, evaluation, so everything will come to light in the right time. The gambler, loss, risks. Again, it was all a game to them. They didn't care. What else do we need to know about what happened to Justin? Toxic. They were toxic people. They're toxic together. Keeping a promise. He met this female and was keeping a promise by meeting her somewheres or something is what I'm getting. Red lipstick stains. Again, a love affair energy. Falling apart. This couple's going to fall apart if they don't stay together. Chaos. They were very chaotic. What else do we need to know? Where are you, Justin? Who's responsible? Focused. They were focused, though, even though they're chaotic. Puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. I feel that's his energy by everything that happened. Burning evidence. So even so some evidence will come to light, they did burn some. What else do we need to know, Justin? Where are you? What happened? Trash, getting rid of, throwing away. They threw him away like trash, but I think that's also some evidence that got thrown away. Betrayal, deceit, traitor, not to be trusted. He realizes he shouldn't have trusted these people. Running away. I think they're going to try and run away from justice is what I'm getting. Unexpected revelation, so somebody's going to talk. Queen rising, karmic, third party, so it is a couple. Spiritual hater, maybe they hated that, maybe the guy hated that the female actually maybe really did like Justin. One or two more. What do we need to know, Justin? Thank you. Hater, getting played, manipulation, lies, control. Fake friends, yes. Insecure, the male is very insecure is what I'm getting on. They're trying to move on. Legal issues, court lawyers. So there is going to be charges pressed at some point, I'm getting. What else do we need to know, Justin? Is there a motive for this? Unlimited possibilities. So maybe near a tree in the mountains by water. Ancient wisdom. We need to go back to the beginning, and the police need to go back to the beginning and start re-looking at everything, because the answer is in the smallest detail is what I'm getting from that. One or two more. Reunion of souls. A new day. Any images on these cards that will give us where Justin Gaines physically currently is, please and thank you. Where is Justin physically? A butterfly, so he's reinvented himself. Where is Justin currently? Where is his physical remains? Physical body. Whoa. He's hidden somewhere, so he's under lock and key. That doesn't mean he's alive, though, unfortunately. Somebody chaotic. Maybe somebody painting. Somebody with a child, perhaps. Near flowers. And this is giving me like a mountain, near water, but in an opening. Oracle, what else do we need to know about Justin's case? What happened? Where is he? Who's responsible? Ten of Pentacles, family and legacy, inheritance, foundations, higher commitment. So again, this is giving me somebody of means, somebody important is involved. What else? The Sun, happiness and joy, innocence, success and optimism. Queen of Cups, female, compassion, warmth, healer and intuition, supportive and healer. The Lovers, twin flames, spiritual love. So again, a couple. What else do we need to know, Justin? What happened to Justin Gaines? Is Justin Gaines currently alive? King of Wands, leadership and visions, bold and daring, big ego and optimism. So male with an ego who wanted to be in control. Is Justin Gaines currently alive? Whew. 9 of Pentacles. Efforts and success, achievement, independence, self-sufficiency. 6 of Cups. Nostalgia, memories, past, and sentiment. And again, children. So there are children. I'm getting that this couple has children. Is Justin Gaines currently alive? Please and thank you. 5 of Wands. Conflict and ego, competition and rivals, aggression and tension. Somebody who's been silenced. So that's kind of giving me that he's not alive because he's been silenced in some way. What else do we need to know? 1 or 2 more cards. High Priestess, hidden knowledge, intuition, mysteriousness. So again, a female knows where he is. And the Page of Wands. Excitement, an extrovert, energetic and fearless, creative ideas. So let's go to this tarot deck, and I want to use the images on this for location. So where is the physical location of Justin Gaines currently? Please and thank you. Page of Swords, near water. This is giving like a park, but that could be on a mountain. Anything else for the physical current location of Justin Gaines, please and thank you. Ooh. 6 of Cups, water, beach, but those could be mountains in the background. 10 of Pentacles, again, water, tree image, that could be on a mountain. Page of Pentacles, someplace in nature for sure. 1 or 2 more. Where is Justin Gaines currently physically located? Nine of Wands, trees. And I know these are the wands, but these are also giving me like a fence. So could there be a fenced area nearby? And 13, death. Thank you for confirmation. And this is woods. This could be a mountain, but there's also a path. So I do feel there will be a clearing where he is. When will Justin Gaines be found? When will his body or remains be found? Please and thank you. Next winter, and this is confirming the mountain energy. So he is on a mountain, maybe with a log or a wooden cabin nearby. When will there ever be any charges laid in Justin Gaines' case? Will there ever be charges laid in Justin's case? By the end of the year. So there could be charges laid by the end of the year, and this is again mountain area, so he's definitely a mountain, and there is water down there, so there is water nearby. Tarot and Oracle is open to interpretation, so if you got a different interpretation of these, please feel free to comment below. I will be doing more videos on Justin, so if you have any questions for me to ask, please leave them in the comments below. If you have suggestions for another case, I don't care how old, please comment below. If you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. This is something I feel called to do, and it's why I do it. If you have any information on Justin's case or on any case, please contact your local authorities. If you're in Canada, you can anonymously contact Canadian Crime Stoppers. I don't know if there's something similar to that in the United States. If so, please comment and I will link that information in my description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.